Hey, Packer fans, Coach Hahn here with you in the film room on behalf of Packernet.com. Episode 4 of the 5 S's of the Packers Pass Pro has to do with speed, or the quick release from Aaron Rodgers right here, and how that actually really helps the offensive line. So we're going to go to week 1 against the Vikings again, and we're going to watch just how quickly he hits this fade to MVS on a mandatory outside release fade. Okay, now when we talk about quick release and quick game and that sort of stuff, a lot of people initially think, okay, you're talking short routes or quick routes. And that certainly is the case at times, but it isn't necessarily relegated to that. A lot of times what happens is if you get a one-on-one look like MVS is going to have here, especially with a speedster like him, and you can get an outside release against a corner, you can throw a fade or a really deep pass. In this case, this ball is going to travel 43 yards plus in the air, and you can do it with some really quick game. Now, obviously, a very quick release can certainly help your offensive lineman out. So what I'm going to do the first time is I'm going to play this in real time, and we'll count from the time Rodgers catches the snap out of the gun and the time he releases. So here we go. We'll hit play. 1,000, 1,000, like 2.5 seconds he's holding on to that ball. Okay, as we rewind it back, he's already made up his mind pre-snap where he's going with this football. He can see that the safety is hugging the hash, and he's going to get an easy outside release from MVS against a head-up corner. So there it goes. There goes MVS, 1,000, 1,000, hits his back foot, puts his weight through the throw, and that sucker is right on the money. 43 yards in the air for a touchdown. Now, obviously, that helps out the offensive line because they don't have to pass block very long at all. So as we take a look at this from the end zone view, you're going to see the edge rush come up 1,000, 1,000, boom, that ball is out. Okay, 2.5 seconds means that these defensive ends firing off the ball barely even get to quarterback level. Okay, so they don't have time to redirect. They don't have time to use any of their moves that they're taught, any of the tricks that they're taught. Stunts don't have time to develop. It's literally catch, set, release, and go. Okay, which means that these guys don't have to work very long at all, and it significantly decreases the ability of the pass rush to get home. I mean, you're talking 2.5 seconds. I could block one of these DNs for 2.5 seconds. Now, I'm being facetious, of course. There's no way I could actually do that. I would get railroaded. But any normal offensive lineman in the NFL should be able to pass block for 2.5 seconds. And that gets that ball out quickly, neutralizes any sort of pass rush, really good against a blitz, really good against a 4-man pressure as well. As long as you can get that look on the outside to a speedster, like MVS, and get that ball up in the air quickly, you're really going to help your offensive lineman out. So that's just another one of the ways that the Packers use scheme and skill and smarts and the speed release of Aaron Rodgers to really help this offensive line out and make them just the one of the most effective units in the NFL. So that is episode 4 on the speed of the release of Aaron Rodgers and how that helps the O-line. The last episode we're going to take a look at is called Scramble, where we'll take a look at scramble drill when things actually do break down and how Aaron Rodgers is so very good at that, and also how the receivers are taught. And that also really helps out the offensive line. So we'll take a look at that in episode 5. Again, Coach Hahn in the film room, Packernet.com. Take a look for episode 5 where we talk about scramble drill.